They've been pulling out bullshit for the past 4 or 5 episodes, right? Like I know he ain't gonna go out like this. Yhwach gotta have some shit for him, right? Right? Squad Zero has this in the bag, dog. This is the cream of the crop type of soldiers, bro. It's like a team full of different versions of LeBron. We really just making the trip just to confirm the dead bodies, if we being for real. We not finna do no boxing.
I don't even know why y'all came all the way out here, bro. Y'all ran through the Soul Society. I'll give you credit for that. But those is lil niggas. Byakuya, Toshiro, and Yamamoto. Those is lil niggas, alright? We are not your lil niggas. This little stunt you pulling right here is cool and all, but it stops today. You feel me? My sister down there is gonna whoop his ass, and then I'ma whoop yo ass. A very interesting story. Do these niggas.
It don't work. There's no way out of this.
Yeah, so, you're gonna have to kill that nigga, Ichigo.
Wait, what the fuck happened? I thought you said you had it.
I mean, I did, but look, alright, it didn't work out. You have to stop him from killing the Soul King, Ichigo. Otherwise, all 3 realms will be destroyed.
Alright, by the way, where is he now?
Oh yeah, he's like 50 feet from the Soul King's crib.
Man, what the fuck?
Do you hear that, Dad? The sound of everything you've ever worked for beginning to crumble. Look at these cutaways. They haven't even the slightest clue how fucked up it's about to get because you didn't want to spend time with me, Dad. Anyway, Ichigo and him start boxing something serious, but you see, Utah has a bit of a problemo. Think about it. For centuries, he's been at the bottom of the totem pole, and now finally he has the chance to get his get back. Naturally, you would think he want to annihilate the opponent, like, instantly, but it's way more diabolical if you play with your food for a little bit. You know, give him the hope that they still on top. Ichigo is out there spamming the fuck out of his ultimate, and Utah is just like, scrump diddly-umptious, nigga. Now hold this. Then brought the body to his mans. That's nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, him and Kisuke technically explain why he's even tweaking in the first place. Basically, the Quinceañeras weren't fit to live in the worlds that the Soul King created, and they faced extinction twice, and the admin did nothing twice. So naturally, Utah Ball was not rocking with that. I am going to kill the Soul King, and finally, you will all be able to witness a server where we, the Quincies, are the admin. Damn, these trimmers are really crazy. It's gotta be connected to what's going on up at the Soul King's palace.
I just hope Ichigo is alright.
Bro, why the fuck are you so obsessed with him? He's not even that cold.
Oh? Well then why did you get on your knees and beg him to save me for you?
Bitch ass nigga.
Anyways, Ichigo got back up and was still trying to box, even though U-Haul said at least 55 times he can see everything.
Nigga, why is you playing me, yo? I got 3 pupils. I know your future. What college you're gonna go to. What you're gonna eat for dinner tomorrow. Whose videos you're gonna be watching when you think nobody's watching. But newsflash, nigga, I'm watching. Everything you will ever goon to, I've already gooned to it. And guess what? It's not worth it. But I'm not even addicted to that stuff. But you will be! Fuck, I'm cooked.
Anyways, U-Haul's hate for the Soul King was so generational that the 25% Quinciness flowing through Ichigo's veins was itching to put Lord Vegetable on a t-shirt. And he does just that. But yeah, so shit is really spooky right now though. Ukitake had to become
Zahando
just to save the 3 worlds from collapsing, and Shunsui paid Aizen a little visit.
You could not live with your own failure. So where did that bring you? Back to me.
Why are you aura farming and it's just the 2 of us down here?
I'll do you one better. Why is it not just the 2 of us down here?
I'll do you one better. Why are you up despite me only unlocking the seal on your mouth?
And I'll do you both one better. Leroy! That was weird.
Yeah, I don't really know what that was about. That wasn't part of the plan. Meanwhile, we 4 episodes in, and this nigga Ichigo was still trying to box like it wasn't already clips. And here come Uryu third party and this shit. Ichigo was dumbfounded, and rightfully so. He done broke bread with this nigga at his crib, in his home. Let him chill in his room, whatnot. Made him a part of the friend group. And here he go fucking up progress. Straight cooking him too.
Uryu. Why?
I read the sacred texts, Ichigo. What did they say?
They said you're a bitch.
So now Utah has obtained the power of the Soul King and is unleashing his wrath upon the Soul Society. Several guard members attempt to slow it down, but they are virtually ineffective.
Hold on, guys. I got this. Zinbonzak Kageyusha. Damn, maybe I am washed. Oh well, at least the fit is fire. 2 years, Byakuya, and you are still a fake aura merchant. Allow me to show you.
Anyways, yes, Shunsui brought Aizen back, and niggas was hot.
Look, okay, I know this shit is unpopular, and I'm probably, actually no, scratch that, I'm definitely gonna get impeached for this. But who gonna whoop his ass though? You feel me? You feel me?
Anyway, Shunsui gives a nice little speech, and now everybody comes marching in to handle business. Quincy's done defected, niggas getting ready to lock in that ain't never locked in before. It's about to go down. Let's get nigga! What the fuck, Grimjow? So yeah, a bunch of characters that have not shown up since like maybe like 150 episodes ago show up and are like ready to help Ichigo despite being his enemies at one point in the series. This shit makes no sense, but it kind of does because he's about to destroy all the worlds. Anyways, they crewed up and started moving to the marked location. But while they was traveling, Utah gained full control of the Soul King's powers, turned on creative mode, and completely revamped the area.
Sabaro Pizza, Gerald, PP, ask and you shall not receive. And of course, my precious darling, Uwu. The 5 nations lived in harmony with one another until one day the Soul Reapers attacked. Only the Avatar, master of 5 elements, could stop them. But luckily, he is property of Nickelodeon, so there's no one here in this domain to stop us. Go forth! Kill them all, my children!
Sabaro turned this shit into Sniper Elite and started knocking folks the fuck off, left and right. Grimjaw got into a tomfoolery off with asking you shall not receive. Renji ran up on Uryu, but to be quite honest, I don't even need to cover this because we already know how this is gonna go. Wait. How's it kind of open? Whoa, why is he low-key getting some combos off? Hold on, wait a minute. Whoa! A Bankai attack turned into a physical weapon? Hold on, let him cook. Uryu called him a running dunk merchant, shot an arrow. Oh my god, look at that touch! And never mind, he fooled us. I take back everything he said, he's still fucking. Oh wait, he had a secret Bankai tucked in the chamber. Talk to me! Renji and Bankai, there are 3 reasons you lost. First, you didn't go for the kill. Second, you didn't know I packed that heat too. And lastly, but most importantly, you're a soul nigga. Anyway, Kenpachi and Mayuri got caught up with PP. Kenpachi is Mr. Run through a motherfucker face, so he kept trying to blitz and got his arm turned into a pretzel and his legs cut. But that made him even more mad, so Mayuri tagged in, paralyzed him, and burned PP and was like, I'm about to do some experiments in that ass. But as it turns out, somehow PP was also the handle! Yes. He is the Soul King's left arm, and his power allows him to spread his nervous system to anything that he touches and control it. So Mayuri was like, Bankai, es hora de comer. And he whipped out this golden baby who had like 70,000 layers of skin or nerves or something like that. Anyways, PP ain't have nothing for that. Finger licking! Anyway, Shunsui ran up on Sabaro and started playing peekaboo with him, regulated his guns, only for him to whip out another gun. Then bro popped him like 3 times and was like... Then he turned into an alpaca, cracked his shield, and had Shunsui running, but he came back and dropped his Bankai.
The way you was throwing that shit back last night, I better not ever catch you doing that shit for somebody else.
Yo, who the fuck is you talking to, yo?
Oh shit, my fault, I forgot to do your ass.
Anyways, we about 60% through the story, and these niggas have yet to be patched. So of course, PP breaks out. However, Mayuri is saved by Nimue, and instead of being thankful that he wasn't turned into ground turkey, he morphed into a high school football coach in the deep south. God damn it, bitch! That's not the play! I programmed you to be the ultimate all-knowing life form, and yet you still do some dumb shit! The only redeeming quality that you possess is speed, because wisdom is chasing you, but clearly you are faster! Yeah, anyway, Mayuri got back to work, but then he was getting that ass cooked. So Nemu saved this TNA Jeff Hardy looking ass nigga again, but this time she ignored his insults and got to work. She went right at PP and said, "You may be a left arm, but that arm is still too short to box with a guy." I ain't gonna lie, bro, that's tough. Did you just see that, Mayuri? The hand just blew up your dog in your face. The nigga you be hanging with, and you over here hunched over crying like a bitch. Let me sound it out for you a couple times so you can understand what you looking like right now. Bitch! Damn. Good point. So Mayuri locked in and packed that shit up, took Nemu's brain and subbed out, but in comes Toshiro and Rangiku. Naturally, the same thing happened to Shunsui as Sabaro came back and he had no answer for that. So he called up Nanao and said, "Handle my light work." Anyway, Baz B rolled up on Jugram and we got this little flashback. Basically, they grew up together in the outskirts of the Quincy world. Shit was real deal tough for both of them, but Jugram especially. But then Utah came through and burnt their crib down, so they vowed one day to spin back. So they spent months, years even, to take Utah down just for Utah to show up and Yhwach to immediately switch up on this nigga. Fast forward to now, you know, Baz B still hot about that shit, so he came over to him, you know, pressed him, and then started throwing that hot shit out. And I get it. Imagine somebody you was grinding to the top with ditched you as soon as they made it. But Jugram was begging this nigga to chill. He said his full government name and everything. That nigga was like, "Bernard Baxter, stop!" And that did not move him in the slightest. And so Jugram had to control W him from the server.
Game over.
You motherfuckers don't stand a chance.
What?
I'm gonna whoop every last one of you, and that's the bottom line, cause Gerald said so. I liked Yhwach better.
Meanwhile, Ichigo has been folded off screen by Aizen variant number 5, and then Yoruichi showed up and he was like,
Well, damn, fine shit. Are you really about to try and fight me? An unwise move. I strongly advise you to turn around. You know, I'm somewhat of an ally to the black community myself. I would hate to have to take down a fellow And once again, these very lethal looking hits did not kill them, it only forced them to become stronger. Triple Gerald is now the Great Kali, and Ask and You Shall Not Receive is essentially immortal. I have a plan. I used to fold niggas like this daily.
Looks like it's all up to me. Oh my god, Big Sis, it's so nice to see you again. I felt your spiritual pressure when I showed up and I came right away.
Hey, time out, okay? Look here, little lady, this is not the time and place for someone like you.
Did you just misgender me, you bigoted piece of shit?
Wait, but the hairstyle, the clothes.
Never assume someone's gender! Take this!
Yeah, so anyway, he survived that, shot him in the chest, and now Yhwach is convinced Uryu is here to betray Utah, or possibly jealous that Uryu is the apple of Utah's eye, or both. So he challenges him to a fight, and Ichigo is just standing there like a child watching his parents argue. What a stupendous opportunity right in front of us. You say you're no traitor. Well then, as interim president of Quincy operations, Uryu Ishida, I hereby order you to kill this nigga if you want to survive. And what do you know? In the end, Uryu did the most predictable shit ever. It's crazy because the whole time he was on their side, you could literally just look at him whenever he fought, and you could tell the shit was not in his eyes, bro. He didn't have that hate in his heart that the rest of these niggas do. Anyway, he handed Ichigo a rift to go, told him to go home so he could at least watch LeBron highlights one last time, but then Jugram revealed that the reason he momentarily disappeared was because he was destroying said gates. I swear, bro, every Bleach dilemma is dead ass just that one Key and Pill skit. Anyways, now Uryu told him to go fight Utah because he was asleep.
But Uryu, if he truly does have his powers, what makes you think you can handle him alone? Trust me, bro.
Rumbling, 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 rumbling. Coming for ya! Aaron Yeager on the beat. Let's get ready to rumble.